Alright everyone, welcome back to Three Leaf Clover Corner for another episode of Regrets Plays with Deuce. So tonight I have a couple different things. We're just going to go ahead and start with BS Zelda 3rd Quest. And click on over to SNES 90X here. And start her on up. So, I'll just let the intro play here really quick. And then I'll explain kind of things more or less as I go. So, looks relatively similar to the first game, but you might notice a couple things different. And if you don't notice, I will point them out for you, because I'm helpful like that. Also note this one has been edited a bit. The mighty boomerang there in the upper left hand. And then on the next screen we have the red ocarina. First game obviously didn't have two whistles. Then the rest of the stuff is pretty standard. And then the interesting thing is that because the way this game was made, basically you unlock things throughout the game as you complete more pieces of the Triforce. So you'll see that as I kind of go through the game. But anyway, so now that that's done, go ahead and start the game. Gosh darn it. Alright, here we go. On a roll today. Okay, so one of the interesting things is that because of what this game originally was, it allows you to choose male or female characters. I actually played this game before with the male characters, so I'll go with the female this time. And this version of the ROM has been edited to be more kind of Zelda-like. So it has Link and Zelda as opposed to the standard male and female characters that you'd normally have. So, this is a cutscene I can't actually move right now. Anyway, so very similar to the first game, obviously. Alright, so not using the control stick, just the digital pad here. Okay, so a few things about this game. This is on the Super Nintendo, so obviously the graphics are a little bit nicer. But one of the things I noticed when I first picked this up is, well, immediately I actually thought the map would, expand or maybe wrap around at some point, but the world map here is actually half the size of what it is on the Nintendo. It's 8 by 8 instead of 8 by 16. So, just an interesting fact. So as for the game itself, it's BS Zelda. I can't remember whether it's Broadcast Satellaview or Bandai Satellaview or whatever it is, but anyway, this was originally like an episodic type game, and you'll see that the area to the west here is actually blocked off by bushes here, and normally you would get a candle to burn those off, but as you'll see, there is no candle for sale. So I will have to come back later when it actually is for sale. So basically the way this game is set up is there are, or at least in the original version, there were 4 weeks to the game. And there's actually a timer that goes along with it. And certain events happened at certain times on the timer. So there's actually a great deal of complexity to it. And you have to know when things are happening. And as I understood it, or at least as the website that I got this from explained it. But you would actually have, say in the radio in Japan, like, there was actually someone giving you hints and explaining certain things or whatever else. It was actually an interesting idea, but obviously not something you can... man, I'm doing fantastic today. But not something you can really do too easily. Although that'd be pretty fantastic if you had a game where it was like a podcast-based type thing. But anyway, so this version that I'm playing doesn't have the timed events in. It's just based on getting pieces of the Triforce. So actually, normally you only have access to 2 dungeons per week. You couldn't actually get into the other 2. But this is just sort of blocked off by events. And so essentially the person who edited this ROM made the unlocks happen with or made the weekly unlocks happen by you getting the different pieces of the Triforce. And so it's pretty nifty that they did that, and I don't have to worry about a timer, because, as you've probably already seen, I'm pretty horrible at these games. But still, they're a lot of fun. My first experience with Zelda was actually on the Grey Box NES when I was a kid, so I had the gold cartridge and everything, so lots of good memories. And lots of bad memories, too. Wonderful out there. But, yeah, I was... Shoot, when did I first have this? It's maybe somewhere between 6 and 8 years of age is when I was first playing this on the, well, not this, obviously, but first playing the original Legend of Zelda on the NES. And, you know, at that point, there are certain brain functions that you don't have, and you're just like, well, I don't understand why this is not working, you know? I'm just like, you get very frustrated with certain things when you're a kid that just don't make sense to you. You're like, well, why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? You know, whatever else. But even with all that, it was still a lot of fun. So to come back and kind of see this as sort of a nostalgia trip, because it's a lot of the same type stuff, but the guy who made this, well, hacked together this ROM in particular, just calls it the third quest. And it's basically just that. So, different map setup, obviously, but essentially none of the mechanics are changed. It's all the same type stuff. So, a lot of what I loved as a kid, loved/hated as a kid. And just updated graphics, updated music, so pretty much just all the stuff that I wanted. Okay, so currently I'm a quiet person, so I'll attempt to turn the mic up a bit. Alright. Either that, or I will try to speak up a bit, so hopefully that's a little bit better. If it's not, please let me know. These little slimes are just the worst, because they give you nothing. They're very quick to move. Maybe I should set the microphone a little closer to my mouth as well. Alright, let's try that. Well, wonderful, wonderful. Ironically, there's no reason for me to muck about with bats in this room. So I'll just skip that last one and not worry about him. I don't know. There's no real reason to do all that either, but... Gosh darn it. Every time. I'm having a field day today. And now I have bombs. Fantastic. Not that I actually need them for anything at the moment. But... cats thing. Sometimes you just have a need to kill everything in a room. I think I've just kind of learned that over the years. It's that son of a... Well, that happened. Alright, and now we do this again. And now all the enemies are back. And I will try to skip as many of them as possible, because that was really lame of me, I'm sorry. And I am, batting 1,000 today. Like, there we go. The game seems to be really forgiving when it comes to, giving you, hearts back sometimes. I don't know. I feel like the original Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, was really stingy sometimes, because you just hear that horrible, you know, you're low on life beeping sound forever. But, this one doesn't really do that too much. You get hearts with a pretty good frequency. I don't know if that's an edit the guy made to this ROM, or if that's a normal thing, or whatever, but it's pretty nice. Especially, again, if you're like me, and not that great at games. Honestly, I probably should be killing some of the large enemies for some money here, since I'll be needing that before too long. And since you're nice enough to stop time for me, I guess I'll go ahead and do that now. Yeah, well, it's worth a shot. Anyway. Let's see if we can not get grabbed by some hands. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. I kind of miss the old breath sound, but that growling sound you hear is pretty much all you're going to get for the boss there. And the boss is just who you expect it would be for this level. Nice slow bullets. All you do is sword the head. Nice and familiar though. Nice and nostalgic. Spoilers, he does show up later on, and those bullets are nowhere near as slow. I say bullets, but really I should just say fireballs, honestly. And now I have the first piece of the Triforce. So what this unlocks is now the candle is being sold, which means I can access level 2 and level 3. It's fortuitous. Actually, no wait, I could already access level 2. Which means the candle may actually not be sold yet. Let's go take a look. So it is, I can buy it. Anyway, I believe it is the heart container that is available now. And that was predictable. And there we are, so heart container. Alright, so in the original, this would actually, within a certain time frame, you'd have to get here within, like, a certain number of seconds on the clock, this would actually wash up on the beach. Which is actually pretty fascinating. So it would only happen during certain times. But here, it's just, once you get the first piece of the Triforce, it shows up. I do not know whether it disappears or not. That. And off to level 2. About that once I get the ladder, which is 5, I think. Takes forever to get that. And there we are. Boomerang. So one of the fun things, thanks to this being a Super Nintendo game, is you can switch your item with the LMR buttons. Which means you won't have so much of me pausing to the menu screen all the time. Unless I forget and do that anyway, which is entirely possible. But there's a menu screen, looks a lot like we're used to, although slightly fancier. Anyway, continuing on. That was almost really terrible. But why a bomb, you say? I would use a bomb just to kill a slime. One, because I hate those little guys, what that they split into when you're only using the wood sword. And two, because you actually get a reward. Very subtle with a bomb there. Gosh darn it. There we are with a really quick card again. And my nemesis. I'm still really embarrassed that happened, honestly. That was pretty bad. Only for completion's sake. Yep, he still dislikes smoke. That much hasn't changed. Have to get that perfect. Gosh darn, I'm doing horrible on diagonals today. And there's level 2. Moving right along. That's not what I meant to do, but sure, okay. Alright, enough of those guys. Anyway, so now that I've finished level 2, a candle should be available, which means I can avoid these guys just correctly. Should probably get that shield at some point. Let's get enough money for it. Remember where some of those hidden spots are, that would be great. Alright, and here we are with a candle. So with that, I can burn a couple bushes that I need to burn. Where's my other mouse here? Where's my wee bone? interesting things I note is these guys don't actually activate until level 6, I believe. That was predictable. But whatever. I forget whether I just destroyed some guy's house or he's going to give me money. Or it's a shop, or I don't even know. I guess we'll find out. After I fail horribly. Ah, yes. And that's the hint of how to get through the lost woods. Very, very helpful. Unless you've ever played any sort of Zelda before, and you already know that. And since we're still stuck with a wooden sword, and the fire, I've always hated these guys because they give you nothing and then they turn into bats that also give you nothing. It seems very, very rude, frankly. Always bats. Always bats. The game is pretty generous with items, but, when things don't give you items, they don't give you items. Well, that'll do, I guess. These guys. You may have noticed how not particularly good I am at quick movements. I'm not good at these guys for that reason. Oh well. Managed to survive anyway. And here we are. We have the raft. We will. Man, I cannot get that diagonal through for the life of me. What the heck is the shape of this level? Alright. Yeah, well. Probably have something to bump in regardless. I'll just probably have to come back later for it. Not even gonna mess with you guys. That, you're a jerk. You, sir, are a jerk. Well, that was really... that was even worse. Well, that's nice. That makes up for all the dumb stuff I did, totally. It basically does, but... no, nothing. Alright then. What the heck was the shape of this level? How very subtle. Ah, how surprising. I did not not expect that wall to be bombable. It'd be really hilarious if the other wall was bombable and I totally ignored that. These things really hate me. Man, I just cannot get this. Can't be that they took it out. That music. I swear I've done this before. It's my control messed up. Alright, that's gonna bug me, but whatever. I'll have to deal. Okay, so looks like I've been just about everywhere. And this one extra safe. And there we are, the upgrade. It's also much, much noisier. Don't ask me why. And the upgrade to that, the mighty boomerang, is even noisier, of course. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. This is a bad sign. My phone's already getting sore. Dot. Ah, in the Nintendo days, those 3 extra dots would be a luxury. Or not, you know, if they happen to have the extra room for That's still bugging me. Where's the emulator? Can't be the emulator. That's really frustrating, because diagonal things are actually very important. And of course... Okay, good to go. And level 3. What is level 3? Is it, what's his name? Yes, it is. It'll do. Never said I was an expert. Or, you know, good in any particular way. And there we are, level 3, which means the tornadoes are gone. I guess I should probably have shown the tornadoes before, but oh well. I'll explain about those when we get there. That did. Well, I did it again. The controller I'm using does not look like an NES controller. It looks more like a Super Nintendo controller. Anyway, unimportant things. Gosh darn it. I am batting 1,000 today. Alright, anyway, so north, west, south, and west. Here we go. Then we have these purple centaur guys, which are just about the strongest enemies in the game. My sword back. Yep, absolutely have to kill everything. Definitely a necessity. Fat lot of good it did me. Anyway, so normally this place would be completely fraught with tornadoes, which don't hurt you, but as they sweep across the screen, they will throw you downwards and back to the previous screen, which makes it very difficult to get across, although it can be done, especially if you save state the heck out of it. Not that I would ever do such a terrible, terrible thing, or have done so in the past, repeatedly, because I was frustrated. But anyway, so this is where you go to finally get the sword upgrade. Which means I can finally, get some treasure out of those blasted large slimes. I also have enough money to upgrade my shield, so we'll go ahead and do It'd be really if I had handy. It'd be really handy if I had the whistle, but I do not yet. Or ocarina, as it's called in this one. As I mentioned before, the guy who did this particular version of the ROM did some things to make it more Zelda-like. So you do have the Master Sword as the third level as opposed to the Light Sword. You have the Hylian Shield, which I'm about to go buy, and a couple other various things like the Ocarina. So, fun stuff. I can actually go across this now. And what is this? This is level 4. Well, since we're here anyway, why not? I don't need a magical shield that bad. Finally get some treasure out of these. Even better. It's going to end up being very ironic if I hit my... Oh, right. So one of the other fun things is, since this is a Super Nintendo game, and it's not subject to the single byte cap on your rupees, you can actually get more than 255. Side, since I have a better sword now, it will be slightly easier. Oh, only 2 hits, that's nice. So these skulls will not hurt you, but they will take away your ability to use your sword for a little while. Which is really frustrating. That's the only thing you have. I feel like there's something I'm missing here, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, well. Okay. Oh, right. Probably the fact that I don't have a key. That would be what I'm missing. Alright, so this one is the one that's in the shape of an A. So what the heck? Ah, right, there's the door that's open. Let's go in that one. That's... gosh darn it. Oh, apparently it's the one that's in the shape of an I. Because the A is 2 levels after this. That's really useful, thanks. Okay, so... cool, let's go back down. Or actually, let's see what I missed up there. Since I'm definitely not going back up there again. Fun times. Love when you realize you missed something and then you have to backtrack. Oh. Well, that's great, because I probably did miss something. Nope, did not. Which means I'm going to have to backtrack again once I get a key. Quality playtime here at the 3-leaf clover corner. And you'd think I'd learn after all these times, but no. Righto. I'm just doing fantastic today, I gotta say. It's great. Okay, now we go all the way back up. Trying not to get hit by it, and of course the door comes back. Thankfully they only take 2 hits. If I can get a fairy or something, that'd be really nice. No, just bombs? Alright then. Well, A hard is not bad. It's better than nothing. I get to deal with these guys. It's an interesting place to get put. Alright. These guys. Not that I have a shield to get either, but... son of a... life drain, one of my favorite mechanics. yes, I suppose I would. Although realistically it doesn't make all that much of a difference because one of the things you get later on is infinite bombs. But that's actually a lot later on, so it really wouldn't help me out that much. So yes, considering the money that I'm going to make along the way, it's not that bad a deal. So here we are, I now have the ocarina, which otherwise would be the whistle. So where have I not gone? Damn. Checking out Deuce, that's a key. Must have jinxed myself earlier when I said they're generous with hearts. Well. That's what it goes. Some medicine. Well, this could get really unpleasant. Oh well, here we go. Shoot. And yep, that happened. Alright, so let's see. So every room's completed except the last. I have the raft, I have all the stuff, I have the whistle, ocarina, whatever, so time to get myself some of those arrows, since I have a knife. So get myself some health while I'm at it. Also time to remember where I'm going. Wouldn't be a bad idea either, but that's also privacy. There we go. That's more like it. The red ring is actually under this guy, I believe. But again, I can't actually move him until much later. Hey. Alright. Get my arrows. 80 more rupees for the shield. 700 more rupees for the ring. It's gonna be a long road. Thing here, there's another one that leads to the forward section, which I can't get to currently, which would also be accessible via the ladder. But if I go there, there is a whirlpool, which will close up once I finish this level. It's good times. And there's the ring. which is more money than I have right now. Chat says, briefly googling Zelda, BS Zelda, tells me it originally came with a radio drama. This is true. Japan does some very crazy things. Frankly, I think it's pretty awesome, but that's just me. And then, paying attention to chat, I forgot what I was... Oh, right. Since I'm over here in the area, I figure I might as well show you. Since I skipped out on the tornadoes earlier. Anyway, since this is normally cut up by weeks and you couldn't actually access some of the dungeons, back up to my old tricks of not doing things properly. Where's this again? Okay, it should be the next screen on. Anyway, so because it was normally separated into weeks, they put sort of progression locking mechanics. And as you can see, that nice little whirlpool prevents you from doing anything. In fact, I think it has different music for going across too. So, no progression there. Well, once I finish this next level, that should move out of the way, or just disappear entirely, and I'll be able to go across as nature intended, and murder everything inside, and get on with life. So many movies. Sell these bombs. I say, since I just, wasted 50 rupees on something that would get me more. Why, asks chat. Why, I'm assuming first, why it's broken up into, a variety of different things. Has something to do with the way it was broadcast as the whole radio drama thing. Played out over 4 different weeks. So, you could only access 2 of the dungeons per week. As to why they did that particular design choice, I don't really know. But, I guess to keep the thing going for that many weeks. I think it's kind of a cool idea, but, and that was predictable. Didn't take... Gosh, well that was really dumb. I guess something I can't actually use in my selection bar. Hope one of these guys drops me a fairy. 4 o'clock, that also works. Well, good night, thanks for showing up. And the stream will be on Google. What am I saying? On YouTube once I finish off. So you can review it at your leisure. But yeah, thanks for showing up. I forgot what this room looks like. Alright, it's time to end this. Tell me that's not it. It's it, isn't it? So I didn't actually need the arrows at all, I just needed to do the whistle. That's great. Well then. Totally forgot about that. I would have thought with the whole thing about loud noises and the fact that there is no method of actually... Wow, they hit hard. Anyway, well, the original Nintendo had a method for the player to input sound, or the original Famicom, I should say, let the player speak into it with a second player controller. The Super Nintendo did not have that, so I should have figured that it was referring to the actual whistle when I said that, but I did not, because I'm dumb. Well, that's ironic. Okay, so 100 rupees. So I need another 30 for the shield, and I completely forgot where I was going. Shoot, what are these two? Oh, right, remove the whirlpools. So I should be able to get to the northern side of things, which means I can get to level 5, get the ladder, everything else. So, you may notice that, obviously, well, the heart's no longer here, but there is nothing in the sand here. Once I finish level 5, there will be. It mentioned a flute podest earlier in the beginning of the game, the screen text. And I think that means the flute pedestal or something, but there's basically a little thing that pops up in the sand, and you'll see when I get there. Anyway, I should race to the end as fast as possible, and as you can see, the whirlpool is gone, so now I have access to the upper end of Hyrule here. And there's your hint to get to level 5, so I will do exactly as he says. Which I believe is literally just north of where we are right now. There we are, here's the Grave Soldier's card. So, one of the things I have been told is that you can buy this twice. Actually give you a red potion. We'll see if it works. It did work. Fantastic. So, that's good because normally a red potion costs you like 34, and so I got it for 20 instead. So, hooray. So hopefully I can survive anything that gets thrown at me and not have to restart again, embarrassingly. This guy is trolling me. Okay, so since the last level was the I, this level is another G. Okay, if I remember right, I want to go up first. So interestingly, the levels in this game... Oh gosh darn, I can't go up first. Can I bump to the right first? Anyway, the letters in this game actually spell out Saint Giga, which is who produced the game along with Nintendo. There's a secret with a soldier statue. Alright then. I assume he means the arms. Anyway, this is just a standard fairy, so that's interesting. So, I don't know, maybe there's another... So yes, random actual fairy in a level. It's good times. Yes, you already told me there's a secret with your armor. He was just doing his job. I shouldn't fault him. Can I... No. Alright. Things that I don't remember about this game. Or maybe it's just resupplying. Maybe this time? No. Alright then. Gosh darn it. I forgot to get the requested food. I believe it actually comes up a second time as well. This is what happens when you don't grind money. I mean, I could just save state a bunch in front of the money farm thing, but it just seems very uncool, frankly. Since I'm so very cool with all the fantastic gameplay I'm doing, you know. I wonder, is there one here? Ah, how about that? How incredibly convenient. It's almost like they knew people would forget. Also, you notice the shield there is only 90 rupees, so in case I earn another 42 while I'm in here, I can finally come back and get that. Anyway, back to business. How much of this have I got? Okay. Every time. Gosh darn it. These guys every time too. Well, that was predictable. That wasn't too bad though. Well, I have just the thing for you, buddy. All these fun little puzzles. And I feel like I've missed something. That something is clearly, I forgot to just go straight up instead. Now of course I get the upgraded version of my least favorite enemy of all time. Stronger and faster. 4 hits, really? Yeah, I can't wait to get the Master Sword. Destroy you. Alright. There we go, that's more like it. Mighty Boomerang would also be nice, but first things first. I believe I get that after level 6? Or is it level 7? I don't know. We shall find out. Eventually. That's useful. This is a G. I would, but it's not that important to me. 12 is perfectly enough. I don't need 16. Especially when I'm going to get infinite bombs later on. Well, that's ironic. Well, so there. I didn't need your upgrade anyway. And here we are, now I can finally cross one single block at a time. Which a lot of puzzles are based around, naturally. The core mechanics don't change, of course, because this is Zelda after all. It's just the third quest. But you know, even after all this time, it's still a lot of fun. Even if it gets really frustrating sometimes. I don't know if that's that's just nostalgia or the gameplay or what, but I still find it fun. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it, so there you have it, I guess. Obviously, otherwise I would have... Oh, right. That's ironic. Really had to rack my brain for that one. Did I mention I have short-term memory problems? Has that ever come up? Anyway, I have short-term memory problems, so that's a thing. Right. Doors take time to open. That's fun. Double gosh darn it. So very much. Nope. They do not care about arrows. That's super great. I should probably leave these guys alone. I should definitely leave these guys alone. To actually work. But, you know, whatever. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna chance this one. First, I'm gonna go back into the other room and actually use it. And then we'll get on with life. Okay, threat one's out of the way. Now for the one that's actually annoying. There we go, enough for the shield. skills were actually. Alright. And of course you guys are back. That was really, really predictable in hindsight. Okay, cool. I'm good to go for this level. Well, hopefully, one of these guys will either give me a heart or a fairy. Hopefully. I get the feeling it's not gonna happen. And there you go. I guess we'll just have to do this the hard way. So, this is one of the bosses that is not normally a boss. If you have... Well, that's fun. If you have played your original Legend of Zelda, you'll notice this is one of the guys that appears in, I want to say level 7. Level 7 or... I guess it's level 7 first. But, yeah. It's a lot more difficult to do when you don't have a shooting sword. Unfortunately, not too much difficult. I say saucily after I've already won. Alright, so level 5 is down. Gosh, I think this might actually be it for the night. And by this, I mean Zelda, not, just level 5, because that'd be pretty late. Anyway, first things first, I will go and refill my medicine. Because I'm sure I will need to use that again. And now we'll go and get my shield. And then we'll move off to the flute pedestal. And one of the things, if I remember right, the things that you're supposed to do to actually hit all the timelines, if you're... Oh, right. So, another one of the things is, now that I've beaten level 5, all the shop prices are halved. So that's cool. So I will go ahead and pick up my meat again, for when that comes back into play. So anyway, one of the things you were supposed to do, to meet all your timelines and, hit all the events, is actually use the ocarina, or the whistle, depending on which version you play, to, go back to previous levels, and pretty much quick travel, essentially. Which is, I guess important if you're doing, like, speedruns type stuff. Now, I don't know whether this will give me money or subtract money, but I guess we'll find out. Or if it's just a hint. Ah, right. Well, I guess I'll test my luck. My luck is horrible. No thanks, I only need one. Let's see if I can get the Master Sword yet. Alright. So that's a no. Oh right, I was going down to get this heart container. So I don't get absolutely horribly murdered. I mean, I probably will later, but at least it'll take a little bit longer this way. I was talking about there being nothing but sand and the pedestal, the podest, and if you will see, there we are. And bam, new level. So yeah, free money, always fun. Losing your ability to sword, always not fun. Decisions. I'll go first. I feel like they're trying to give me a hint. The hint is probably going by the ring. Yeah, this is a less than optimal situation right here. I mean, that was about the best I could have asked for with my level of skill. That'll do. Son of a... Get up. Well, there goes my shield. That was great. It's not like I needed that for anything. Let's just get rid of you guys first. I can't believe that just... I'm on a roll tonight, I tell you what. Well, I guess we know who's the boss this level. That makes sense. Despite the fact that I actually played through this game, what, like one is not terrible. It's not that great either, though. At least until you get the Book of Magic. But it is a nice long-range projectile weapon. So let's go ahead and get that key, and then get on with life. And we'll also watch as I forget how to do everything forever. Okay, door's down there. Must get all the rubies. I'll be needing those later on. Really? Hey. Well, back across then. If I can not get hit by a slime, that'd be great. That just happened. Alright, well, there's a fairy over there that I'm just gonna have a nice little chat with, and everything will be perfectly fine. Well, that was about the best thing I could hope for. Excellent. Now we're back in business. Start shield bones. And immediately get hit by a skull. Don't care. Moving on. Ignore those stairs for now. Taking no chances this time. There we go. Now let's get on with life. Let's see if I can do any better with this guy. I guess that's better. Alright. Now, is it one arrow for this guy? I can't remember. Gone everywhere else? Everywhere else. Alright, let's do this. And there you go. One arrow, and he's done. Not that I'm complaining. There we are, level 6. And I believe this means that all the armor statues can now move. So, yeah, not fantastic. Now I have the Mighty Boomerang. So, the nifty thing about this guy is that instead of hitting someone and coming back, it just goes straight through them. So you can hit, you know, like a line of enemies or whatever else. And it is, it's pretty darn powerful, too. So yeah, I dig the Mighty Boomerang, it's pretty awesome. I think in the original, you would actually get the Mighty Boomerang only for certain periods of time, and then it'd revert back to the standard Magic Boomerang. But in this version of the ROM, you get it permanently, so that's pretty cool. I dig it. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, let's go get me a ring. Or two. Unfortunately, it's still kind of noisy, so I'll try not to use it too much. I say as I use it multiple times. Okay, now if I get the blue ring before... Alright, screw it, I'm just gonna buy the blue ring. Just in case. Hopefully the shop prices are still half price. If not, then I may not actually be able to buy it. And that would be sad. But I guess I'll find out. Oh, good. So now I am slightly more survivable. That's always a good thing. Alright, well, screw that guy. I don't need him for anything anyway. And there we go, and I have both rings. Honestly, I wasn't sure whether I actually needed to buy the blue ring first, but coding can have issues sometimes, so whatever. We now have both rings. So I feel like something else I need to do. And it is... I need to go and pick me up a bracelet. That's what I need to do. Oh, right. I also need to replace this terrible shield I have. Alright, so we beat 6 levels. So there's level 7 and level 8 to go, and that was good times. I'm pretty sure this still freezes enemies. Actually, I don't think it does, since it didn't freeze the Armos there, but whatever. If it doesn't kill, it's not that big a deal. But anyway, so a couple things left to do here. I need to get the power bracelet, I need to get the silver arrow, need to get the other piece of the Triforce, obviously. And that's pretty much it. So one of the things I didn't do in my last playthrough of this, which of course nobody saw because I was in my room doing it myself, was get the red ocarina. It's not actually necessary. things was done was to actually, I guess, re-add the Red Ocarina and the Master Key, because they are actually not in the original albeit. But I could be wrong. Anyway, time to go get us power press. Which means, apart from getting hit, getting across to the other side of that room. Oh, right, actually, one of the things I could do while I'm here is get that Master Sword. There's actually one more sword unlock after this, which unlocks once you get the entire Triforce. And if you guys are sticking around long enough, or if you're watching the video, you will see. And here we are. Here's a Master Sword. AKA the Magic Stars, if you're, playing the original game, but again, this is the kind of more Link to the Past or more traditional Zelda type game, so. I don't know. If that's the sort of thing you want to do, well, you made whoever it was who did this, it was the one who made the actual file for everyone to enjoy, so I suppose I can't cast any shadow on that, per se. So that's one of the things I need to get to. That actually goes to the southeast corner here. Is it this one? And there's our power bracelet. Which will allow us to get the Red Ocarina. Which means we won't have to worry about any keys in the dungeons anymore, which is nice. Make things a tiny bit faster. If I actually have this right. Yeah, the Mighty Boomerang is pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. So he says... so one of the things it says is the Red Ocarina signals a secret and brings far. So one of the things it does is if there is an undiscovered secret, like something that you haven't unlocked or whatever else on the world map, or possibly in the dungeon too, I don't know, I guess we'll find out, it'll actually play a tone if you haven't, bombed the base or whatever else, which is pretty cool, so there's that. So hopefully, this will... Yes, it did. Awesome. There's no other way to reach this place. I tried. And here we are. So, yeah. Infinite keys. Hooray. So, no going anywhere else. And here we are back in the... So, 7th level, if I am reading my fancy little map right, is more or less back where we were. Yes, I'm using a map because I don't want this to take forever. secret here. It's blowing the front off of someone else's house. But yes, that's what that weird little sound is, so you'll probably be hearing that a lot because I'm not actually doing everything in the game. Because at this point, I don't really need money. I'll take that, though. Alrighty. Level 7, here we are. This is what? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so Mighty Boomerang is not mighty to do anything to these guys. Mighty enough, I should say, to do anything to these guys. Fortunately, I can still kill them in 2 hits. Not that I need that key for anything, but whatever. I believe after I clear level 7, now I have infinite bombs, which would be super nice. It's for those guys as well. This time I remember to actually get out of the way. These things are so bloody annoying. There we go. Alright, so the Master Sword is stronger than the Mighty Boomerang, as you might expect. Oh dear. I'm sure there's some sort of logic to their movements, but I have no idea what it is. And now it doesn't matter. Now we get one of these puzzles. Yeah, I don't think so, whatever. I've got plenty of bombs. Even though I almost never use a candle. Honestly, there's not really all that much of importance to burn in the overworld unless you're really looking for any secrets. I suppose I could get an extra heart container that might help things out a bit, but yeah, you know. I say that, and I immediately launch into killing the enemies there, whatever. Okay, this time, I will actually do the bombing first. Alright, that's not really necessary, but, you know, whatever. Need to bomb down. Don't need that key either, but, again, whatever. Let's see if there's something I needed there. Guess not. Oh, man. All to nothing, really. Now, if I remember right, that pattern is mirrored on the other side. But we shall see. Nope, not even gonna... Well, I suppose if I was trying to get more bombs, but whatever. Well, that was necessary. Okay, this time I will actually start killing some people. Because I want some life back. And there we go, done killing. Okay, we're on to the right here. Okay, might be to the right here. And it's not. That looks suspicious. But it's not. There we go. That one feels like a setup. Of course, they all feel like a setup, but you know, whatever. That one finally was. Lucky me. No, 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 no. On the right side, I can kill those guys. So they're not as bad as they would normally be. I'm surprised I still have 3 people watching this, frankly. I thought people would have left by now. So, hey, thanks for sticking around. Even as poorly as I'm doing. I promise you I will finish this game. As I grab the key that I absolutely do not need. Do not need, I should say. Is this one of you? Seriously. That's what it was. Well, how the heck do I... Which one of you is it, then? Don't tell me it's a one-way trip. You little punk. I cannot believe that. Well, that's frustrating. It's kind of a dick move, not gonna lie. So you sent me on a path that I could not get back from. And I will never understand why that gets me. Gosh darn it, you guys. Alright, yes, I do intend to find Ganon, so I will get the Silver Arrow, which is in level 7. No, level 8, sorry. Technically the second to last level, but level 9 is, yeah, it's literally a hallway. Not to spoil it or anything, but it's a hallway. How about you? No? Alright then. Are we all symmetrical otherwise? Looks like. That would really be nice. A map. Yes, this is in fact the way to go. Skip everyone out here. My mad dash to the top. Well, that's ironic. I've been so hasty to go to other places. Alright, so let's take another look at this. So I don't need to bomb that way. Well, screw you too, buddy. Okay, and I want up this time. That's an important note, actually. It was, I want to say, patched in this version, because previously you only needed to, I want to say just actually get to week 4, which would mean beating level 6. So week 4 is basically level 7, level 8, and the end of the game. So in theory, you could get to week 4, so beat weeks 1 through 3, Get to week 4. Get the silver arrows. Get the Master Sword. And wait until the correct time when Ganon would be summoned. And go and kill Ganon without ever actually doing level 7 or 8. And so that was, you know, kind of lame. So the guy actually patched it into where you would have to get the entire Triforce to beat Ganon. I don't know if that was a fault of the original game or what, but it's a thing. So we're not going down that stairway. Screw that stairway. That stairway's a horrible idea. That's such a cheap freaking move, too. Seriously, who does that? Now that's a cheap move right there. Okay, now this should be the right way to go, if I'm not mistaken. Although I'm kind of worried that I didn't go that way previously. I'm gonna go that way first. Actually, no, I'm gonna see if this is... Nope, this is a pathway, so I'm not going to go that way yet. That was predictable. First things first. To go up, and then up again. Go to this room I have not gone yet. And it's just a fairy. That's cool. Where's the map I'm missing? That was a nice place to start. Alright, so this should be... No? Seriously? How on earth? I guess I just gotta figure out the right wall to get to. Alright, well, whatever. We'll do the killing first and then come back for more. Who's it this time? Oh, right, so this is a thing. Bolts are a little bit faster this time. Fireballs, I should say. And the pattern changes. But he's still pretty much the same boss. And here we are, 7th piece of the Triforce. Which means I have infinite bombs, as you can see now. Okay, now let's go in and finish off that blasted level. Really quick, shouldn't take but a bit. Because I know the places where I can bomb, and I have infinite bombs, so no trouble there. Area of effect weapons. They're great. Pretty sure I already did that. Yeah, I already did that one before. Okay, so obviously I can't do it here, because he's in my way. So it's either on the top side there. Why can I not use my sword? I can't use my sword. Why can I not use my sword? That's really unpleasant. Why on earth? Yes, thank you. That's your fault, isn't it? Probably because I got hit and didn't, there we go. Probably got hit and it did not reset when I crossed rooms. So what I need to do is it this side? I'll say it's this side, which will cross me over to the other side. But I don't remember what way it is. And it's this way. Excellent. Takes care of that problem. Ah, I finally got a diagonal shot off. Never happened again. Alright. So let's try this again. There we go. Not really interested in the money. Don't really care about that. But if I remember right... No. Poop. See, I thought the book was in here, but I guess I was mistaken. Sadly, there's no way to quickly exit. I suppose that means the book is in the 8th dungeon. But it's in a room very similar to those. Did I? Yes, I did. Well, whatever. Anyway, only a small setback. Else I need to do. Don't really care that there's anything here. There's only one hidden thing here, and I'm sure you all know what it is. And here we go. That takes care of issue number 1. Being so irritated when I found that out. I was like, where the heck is this thing? What freaking room is it in? Don't need you. Skip all of you. Literally not reason to mess with you at all. Okay, yes. And that's how you kill Ganon. That's important news. The other important thing is I'm missing a room here. And there's my book. But whatever. So I have all of the things, except for, of course, the map to this level. Let's see if the thing was the thing. Right, because you can actually... Gosh darn it, I hate this. Made the bloody thing invisible. And that was useful, so... yeah, good times. Gosh, I wish I could see this bloody room. Alright, never doing that one again. There's the map that I want. Here's everyone that I don't want. I'll just bomb all the things. Why not? I have infinite bombs. And I'm not gonna mess with you guys. I swear half this level is just distractions to be like, oh, do you think it's in here? Huh? Do you think the silver arrow's in here? What about here? Huh? What do you think? But it's not. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I actually need from this place. I just need the Triforce piece and then to get out. So I will try to do that as quickly as humanly possible. Because I'm sure you are already just about done with me being horrible at this game, and are about ready for me to do something else. Speaking of me being horrible at this game, slow frame rate. Really thankful for that red ring, let me tell you. Okay, nowhere else I need to go. Interesting design choice there. I forget whether there's... ah, right. So that's a simple trap. You run forward and then you get squashed by that last one. I say simple, but it sure as heck got me the first time because I was running forward blindly. Because you're just like, oh, trap, just run forward, right? So this was the one that pissed me off the most because I didn't know what I was doing, and so I got the map, you know, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So I got in there, and so I go next door, and what do I see next door? These guys. And I'm like, oh hey, they're different colors. Maybe it's actually a thing, like maybe they're gonna take me somewhere else. Nope, they take me back to the beginning of the level. And I'm like, they're gonna show me the arrow. They showed me the tip of the arrow, which is this level is shaped like an arrow. Son of a... And then I find out, you know, the silver arrows are actually in that first room, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well that's not so bad. But yeah, it was almost a troll moment there. No, I will not collect everything on the screen. Good old boss rush. Never had to do that in the original Zelda. Changing in attack patterns. Good stuff. Make sure there's nothing else here. I mean, heck, if you're gonna have infinite bombs, you might as well use them, right? Is it? Pretty sure it's, yep. Gosh darn it. These guys take 2 hits because, of course, they're the final boss guys. Final boss versions, I should say. Bam. Gotcha. And here we are. We have the last piece of the Triforce. It is complete. We can go punch Ganon in the face. But where is he? Alright, well, I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, there we go. So that was just fine. Alright, so anyway, so this is a final sword upgrade, which means, no matter how much you get hurt, your sword will actually still shoot, which is super cool, because that means, the last fight, when you're fighting Ganon, you will still be able to fire your sword, instead of trying to stab all around the room and being, you know, hit by melee the entire time. So yeah, that's actually really cool that they did that, because it's really frustrating when you're trying to do that and your health is, you know, constantly going down. So I believe if you're facing down, you go down a level. I guess we'll find out if I go level. Let's go something. I get him. So you'll notice there are no more Octoroks, they're all dark nuts. So yeah, that's tons of fun. My least favorite enemy come back to haunt me. Got my silver arrow ready, got my master sword ready. Time to kick some butt. And also time to see if the ending is different. Because normally you rescue Zelda. So hey, this is a thing. Surprise. Ganon, really? You just stole an old man. Or was it an old man? I don't even know. Anyway, so yeah. So the last dungeon is here. I say dungeon, but it's really just like a boss hideout. And if you've ever played the original Legend of Zelda, you know pretty much how this fight is going to go. So it's it's a little anticlimactic, but honestly, the game hasn't been all that long, let's be honest. It's, well, I mean, with my screw-ups, it's been a little longer than it would have otherwise, but, I mean, this is it, so let's go for it. So, as you can see, even though my health is down, the sword still shoots. Which is good, because otherwise I wouldn't have a chance in hell of actually hitting this guy. Gotcha. And there's my Triforce. Only took me 3.5 hearts. Oh, so you do rescue Link if you're Zelda. That's kinda cool. Oh, well, there's fire blocking my path. I don't know what to do. Better get out of here. Sorry, Link. I got nothing for you. Oh, I couldn't do that. So yeah, you do have control at this point. You can even go back inside. And, yeah, do a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, that is BS Zelda 3rd Quest. So I forget whether this game has like a 4th quest type thing where, you know, you put in the different name and whatever else, but, yeah, I mean, if you want to try this game for yourself, and if you really want a challenge, you can find the version of it that is actually the timed version that does the different weeks and everything else. It has the timed events because it is significantly more difficult. You might want to give that a shot. But as for me, I am not quite that hardcore, so this is the version I stick with. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. So let's finish this thing off. That's pretty much it. Just press a couple buttons, see if anything happens. And there's your credits for all the wonderful people who actually did the work so we could see this. Nice shiny logo there for you. Okay, and then we're back to the beginning, so we'll go ahead and stop that. So yeah, that is BS Zelda. Well, I had another game on the list, but I think it is getting just a little bit late for me, so unless people are going to stick around, I think I'm done for the night. So I will go ahead and call it here, and add R-Type Leo to my queue for the next time. But thank you all for stopping by and taking a look, and I will see you next time. Have fun.